So this guy was convicted of murder, and then he got 55 years. So the history of this guy.
Mm-mm.
So this guy allegedly, him and a couple friends killed somebody when he was like 17 years old, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then he was arrested, and then they put him in house arrest with, like, I think he was on bond, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken, with an ankle monitor. And then what they did, he cut the ankle monitor and then made a run for it. In the process, he made a music video called like The Race, a song called The Race with a
Mm-hmm.
music video. And then while he was doing that, he allegedly killed somebody else. Yeah. So this guy was convicted, I think, 2 years ago, and wait, 2 or 3 years ago, he got like 55 years for one of the murder, and then now, I think yesterday, he was in a court for another murder that he was accused of doing. So the murder, the murder for the trial was supposed to start very soon for the second murder that he committed. 17 years old. Let me ask you a question. I mean, do you think like it's not this guy is not the first people that's do you think it's a rap music that influenced these young kids to behave like that, man?
Not rap music alone, but somewhat, yes.
You wanna elaborate on that or just
Um, when he did that shit, time was just changing over.
because that was him. I don't know.
So,
Can you
right,
see him?
time
This
was
is
just
what he
changing
was
over.
a young guy,
Hmm.
young dude. He looks
His
like
parents
somebody
wasn't
that was misguided his whole
exactly.
life.
And you listen to shit, you believe in shit, and you want to be like that, and you want to prove that you that.
Yeah. And then look at this guy, man. He looks very innocent, a young kid. You see what I'm saying? And then if you go right here, look at him right here. You see like a total change. This guy, and then it looks like behind his neck, he probably like got stabbed or something.
Hmm.
He probably been a bitch in prison, man. I mean, hey, you got in prison at 17, bro. They're not gonna let your booty hole like, and then you got a lot of DDs in that jail cell, in them
Ain't
prison.
no joking them, you know,
You see
no
what I'm
joking in
saying?
prisons, boy. You gotta
That's
be on
why a
your
lot of these
P's and
people,
Q's at
bro, you
all
can you can be
times.
all tough and gangster when you come outside, right?
Nah.
But in
And they be
prison,
like, all you gotta do is mind your business and shit. In jail, no, that work out here most of the time. And in jail, even if you mind your business gonna mind you. Fuck you talking about. You think you can mind your business and just go about your day and got nah. The business gonna mind you. It's gonna find you. And you're gonna have to do something about it. That's just
right,
how it goes.
you're right, but I'm pretty sure this guy. I mean, is I always say right now. I think it's like 20 something. But the funny thing about it, when you got in there at his 17 when he first got in there, you watch yourself from being very innocent looking 17 to 25, now you start to grow like hair, and then by 35 or 37 you start to grow like gray hair, and then by 40, 45 you're gonna see your skin start to, you know what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
then by the time you're 850 you have no hair. You watch yourself become like the in one, you just like you stuck in one place and watch yourself from a child, from a young kid to like a old man, and then you thinking, man, shit, what did I do with my life? Why did I do that for? You see what I'm saying? And at that time it's too late. And then the thing is, there's kids, even though this guy is a lesson that's supposed to be a lesson for every single black kids that think shit is sweet to look up to, but they're not gonna listen to it. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They think they're smarter. They say, oh man, this guy got caught. Man, me, I'll never got caught. You know what I'm saying? I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gangster, I'm this. But when the law caught up to you, or the graveyard caught up to you, it's not gonna be that sweet, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell by look at this guy, man. He regret it. He wish he never done it. But it's too late. You got 55, and then they're trying to put a light. The other case that he's fighting, it's this case is more clear than the other one he got convicted of, and then that's gonna be life. Because me and somebody were talking about this case. I was saying, man, they only sent this guy to 55 years. Why they trying to? Why they doing another trial? Listen, man, they're trying to have this guy die in prison. But in 55 years, there's a possibility where you might get parole. You know what I'm saying, and let out later on. But if
Yeah, but he went in at 17, and prison kind of preserves the life, so he can walk that 55 down.
yes, so that's why I think they're trying to put life in him. So they're trying to
Absolutely.
have him like die in prison. You see what I'm saying? And then this is a foolish shit that it's rap music, bro. It's rap music. There's people me I listen to. I like gangster rap, bro, but I listen to it. It's entertaining. But a lot of these people they listen to it thinking that what these rappers are rapping about is real. You know what I'm saying?
See, the
Look
thing
at
about
some.
it is, not to cut you off, but I have to say this because you about to make a point. When we was growing up, we used to think that shit was real too, to a certain extent. We just knew we wasn't doing it. But our children and their children hear it and believe it, and they wasn't raised like we was raised. 9 times out of 10, they wasn't raised at all. The streets and the TV raised them, so that's what they see, that's what they believe in, that's what they worship. You got only go by what you see. Your parents is not there because they have their own life or they working. You see what I'm saying? So the streets and the TV raise you. So the kids that's growing up now, they really think that shit is real. That's why they're doing real shit and putting it on TV because they don't know no difference to them. It looks real to them, so they're
Yeah.
doing real shit
Yeah, you're
and
right.
putting
And
it
then one thing
online.
about this guy too, when he first got in there, he was convicted of 55 years. He even said he was coming out. He believed that this guy was he was so delusional because he was still a kid. His brain wasn't. It's like the reality wasn't sinking yet. He
Hmm.
didn't see his situation yet. He thought that he was coming. He said, "I'm coming out," because people was telling him how his music, the race was doing so good, popular. People are singing his song. People are watching his shit, and then in his mind, he's saying, I'll be out soon." Bro, this is not over. You're not coming out. It's over.
Bye bye.
Now, yeah, it's over. Now, people are gonna call you hard. Like, you could have been this, you could have been that, but it's over, bro. Your life is literally
Nah,
over.
you couldn't have been nothing other than what you are, because that song wouldn't have been successful if you ain't did what you did. But if you ain't do what you did, you wouldn't be where you at. So at the end of the
That
day,
is,
you
that's
just
a
made a
fact.
stupid ass mistake.
And then it's not only one mistake. I think it's like
Absolutely,
it's three
mistakes.
murders.
I'm sorry.
It's like three.
I'm sorry.
It's three
Those
murders.
wasn't even mistakes.
Yeah.
Choices. You made stupid ass choices,
Yeah.
nigga.
I will say like the first one when the with the friend to rob somebody, and then the first one it wasn't him that killed the person. In the robbery, he was like the associate. He was like I think it was four of them. And then the thing is, the white girl snitch on all of them, and then this nigga take the case to trial. Dumb, 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 dumb. You see what I'm saying? And then he blew it. I think it's called defendant, the person that pulled the trigger. I don't know how many years he got, but he was found guilty, so I forgot. See what I'm saying? But this guy, man, it's crazy. You see that shit right here is a shank. Probably shanked up in his neck.
Yeah,
Right
man.
here.
Hope that
It's
commissary
over.
feel
I,
on there,
I
buddy.
hope, man, young kids, mostly like young black kids, take an example out of it. They're not listening though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Listening. Hopefully this
Not
guy
cool,
can,
man.
because this guy is like the definition of like what not to do as a young kid. What not yeah, because like I said, bro, look at this guy when he was like young. This is the nigga when he did all that. And then the thing I always want to know, who shot that video? the race? Who shoot that shit? Who recorded that song? So none of these people tell him like, bro, you know what you're doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody like advised this guy that was wrong for him to do, like cut the ankle manager, make a song, like make it seem like the police are like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you like? Are you the mafia boss? What are you like? You're not gonna get caught.
He didn't think it all the way through, man.
It's like nobody advised him.
Niggas probably advised him, but he probably just didn't give a fuck. Because that's what
I
young
don't think
niggas
they
do.
do, man. Because here's the thing, man. I'm sorry, whatever they probably gonna say I'm Uncle Ruckus. But in the black community, we supporting bullshit.
Absolutely. That's what I just said. Somebody probably did try to tell him, but he wasn't.
No, here's what I'm
fuck.
saying. They don't tell him. They probably tell like, man, shit, this is an opportunity to make money. Because here's the thing, in the black community, we look at it, killing somebody and then rapping about that's what being real is. This is what will give you clout. You see what I'm saying? That's why we'll put lights on you. They probably look at it like that. They probably tell him, man, hey, that shit gonna be like crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna use that, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, I feel you.
They're not gonna tell the nigga, man, you crashing out.
Hey,
You might find yourself in a jail cell for the next 60 years.
His life is over.
Yes, man. So that's what it is, man. This guy is an example. Hopefully, kids might see this guy and then say, you know what? I'm not doing this. If I'm grinding, trying to be a rapper, it's not working out. It's rather go work at a McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Drive for Amazon. Doing like,
Go do something else.
go do something where you don't have to find yourself in a jail cell for the next 50, 45 years. Where you watch yourself from being a kid, young kid, to being like somebody's bitch in prison.